Someone sent me a mail, and in the mail, he said he has never seen a successful snail farm before. Well, welcome back to our channel. My name is Ezekiel Walker Olajumoke. You can call me Mr. Olajumoke. I'm the founder of Nectar Green Snails. And today, I just want to share with you one big fact about the free-range snail farming. In fact, much more. I want to tell you 3 unknown facts about the open free-range system. Of course, you know that at NGsnails, we make use of the open free-range system. See, before we get started, I will advise you to share this with your friend, because if you don't share, you won't see this video again. We are the only person that tell you the truth about the snail business in Africa and Nigeria as a whole. But you need to save this video, click on that notification bell so that each time we drop new videos, you will get notified. You won't miss any of these gist. Now back to our story. One big truth about snail farming is that snails require space to move around. So the bigger the space you have for your snails, the faster their growth rate. When you start seeing people saying, oh, snails are slow, oh, snails, your life is as slow as a snail, let me give them knock. Like, snails are not slow. If you have them on a free range farm where the snails can move all around, they are not slow. Here at NGsnails, you will imagine, how come we embrace the open free range farm? Take a look at this tree. This tree is the Brimstone tree. This is Morinda lucida. Morinda lucida. If you know this tree very well, we call it Igi Oruwo in my language. It has anti-malaria property. It has anti-diabetic property. It has antioxidants loaded in it. Now, if we come to a location, or say we come to a farm, and we are in a hurry to cut down all these trees, cut them down, cut them down, cut them down, it means that in generations to come, we won't even know the trees, the medicinal trees, the valuable trees that nature has given unto us. Take a look around. This is oil palm tree. This is Dracena arbora. We call it Igi Peregun. Then this is another tree. This is walnut tree. That is Gliricidia. And we have a lot of trees on our open free range farm. So it is free range. We allow our snails to always move around like it's their natural habitat. Same way they behave in the wild. Same model we've adopted here at NGsnails. People always ask me, how do you protect your snails from disappearing? How do you protect your snails from escaping? You see that how? That is our secret. You don't worry about the how. For the past 5 years now, our snails are here and thriving. But I want to tell you the why we chose the open free range system. You see, while we are scaling, we discovered that if we want to start building greenhouse, it will be costing us much money. And based on the uniqueness of this, our environment, we have a lot of trees, a lot of beneficial trees that have been here since the past 20 years, 30 years. I'm a conservation ecologist and I don't like to just destroy things. I always find a way to make use of what nature has provided for us, and that is actually what bet it. If you look at this Brimstone tree, you will see that there is no way able to put a net above this tree that the net will be able to contain it. Why are we now putting nets above the tree when we can just keep the trees within this? Now let me tell you these 3 facts about the open free range farm. The first is that for every medicinal tree that we have on our farm, they shed their leaves. So the snails can eat the dried leaves. Remember, while we are growing up, we make use of trees from medicinal crops to make herbs. Same way, you see these leaves, as they drop from these trees, whatsoever tree that drops leaves to the ground, once the leaf decay, the snails will feed on it. As the snails are feeding on it, they absorb some medicinal property. Of course, I want to show you another interesting fact about the open free range farm. Let's go. Another fun fact about our open free range farm is that we are conserving nature. We have the trees and we have different plants. Take a look at this now. This is fruit. The snails can eat the fruits. Remember that we have the dried leaves that fall off. Snails will feed on them and it will help their medicinal property. Now, this is fruit. snails will feed on the fruit right on the free range farm. Same thing, the leaves, snails will feed on the leaves right on the free range farm. And that is the joy of the open free range system. The open free range system actually helped us to scale faster because now we have a lot acreage of land that we can always raise snails and churn them out every month so that we can meet the consistent demand for snails. Of course, we can't build the open system everywhere because this system is unique to us, right? That's why I always say that it is not everything you see that you will just copy and paste because you are not writing exams. Today, fun fact, your snails have access to the dried leaves, which serve as medicine. Your snails have access to the fruits, which you can equally get from your open free range. And third, your snails have access to the leaves. Of course, you already know that for the free range farm, there's enough space. You want to move around. You want to move. We are not joking, no. You want to move around. You want to move around. You want to move around. We have snails everywhere. That is why we don't just allow anyhow movement around here because you will step on snails. During the day now, they are sleeping. But at night, that's when you will see one. Now that let's do snails. Make sure you reach out to us through the numbers on your screen or www.NGsnails.com. Share this to your friend or else you won't see it again. If your phone gets wiped out, you won't see this again. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye. Let's do snails.